We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
Okay, it's your lucky day. We just landed on the Groundbreaker. Ada, is this gonna be one of those things where you're not gonna tell me my message unless I talk to Dr. Wells beforehand? Fine. See if I care. I feel a little guilty leaving Parvati behind when I visit the Groundbreaker, but Vicar Max does have something to do on the station, and I can't help but feel his science knowledge and hacking knowledge may be useful when I visit the sick bay. And of course Felix knows the station very well, and he does have subterfuge skills, if you know what I mean, so he may be useful if I need to, you know, go somewhere I'm not supposed to go.
How does it feel?
How does what feel?
Serving an instrument of corporate supremacy?
Let me hazard a guess. You're talking about the church.
Isn't it true the OSI is just a cog in the machine of oppression?
I'm glad you're asking questions, Felix. Curiosity is the foundation of the scientician faith.
Don't try and convert me, preacher.
Oh, those two are not gonna get along, are they? No, they're not. Right, I do need to find a data cartridge in security. I'm just thinking we do...
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
Could you just give me the name?
As always, I am at your disposal. What's occupying your thoughts?
What's occupying... Let's talk about this personal quest of yours. What's occupying my thoughts is the fact that someone's staring right over your shoulder. About the personal quest of yours.
Yes, well, now that we're here, can we check in with security? I'd like to track down that Scholar.
Yeah, that is the plan. That is absolutely the plan. Definitely the... Remind me of what you want to do. Not just... That is the plan, but... It's stage 3 of the plan. Stage 1 of the plan is go to engineering and give them the good...
Knock you out bar. A CCN 76 milk chocolate bar with caramel and pea-free nuts in it. It's time for a KYO.
I can't explain it. I find it almost impossible to not listen to the robots, even though they're being ridiculously annoying. What was I saying? Yeah, let's go to engineering, give them the good news about the relay, then go to sickbay.
Have you seen this man? Reward offers for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas.
I've got to kick that habit. I've got to kick that habit. Right. See, this is where I feel guilty about not bringing Parvati. It was you, wasn't it?
My comm center already got an update ping from the backup relay. I trust everything went smoothly.
Not exactly, but here's the data backup.
Thanks. That's odd. The only messages in the queue are encrypted ones. Looking at the transmission logs, the relay hasn't received a single unencrypted message in the past 36 months. Must be on account of some new security red tape. Well, whatever's the cause, the board and the Earth Minister will see it sorted. Thanks again for saving my derriere. I secured quite the payment authorization for you from Chief Junlei. Try not to spend it all in one place.
Thanks. I'm wondering whether I should have searched around for some more information to decrypt that information. Groundbreaker is now friendly. Oh, and we've got some more perks. And I've got some more skills. Why have I got... Oh, there are there are engineering bots around here that are affecting my medical skill. Right. Here we go. Oh, companion skill bonus to player skills plus 100%. And Felix now has another perk. 20% damage to corporate military. 20% chance to reset ability cooldown on ability use. To be honest with you, that's the only one that looks remotely interesting, or maybe base health, actually. No, you know what? We'll go with that. What does this do? Chance to reset ability cooldown on kill. So if he gets a kill, he can get his ability back. All right, that's not too terrible. What skills does he have? Persuade, sneak, and lockpick. I'm curious to see what my skills are now. And science weapon damage. Companion ability, 20% to reset. I don't use the science weapons, but maybe I would if he gave me science weapon damage. You know what? I'm taking that. It gives me a boost. So let's take it. And if I now look at my skills, what we've got? Science 45. Because we've got... What? Oh, got it. I want to say... 25 from Vicar Max. Max gives me 25 points because his science skill is 50. So I now get half of his skill rather than a quarter. That is actually quite a boost. That should make me a little bit more flexible. Sneak 47, which is nice. Whoa. Whoa. Persuade 100? Because I'm getting... right, I've got 50, and I've got a bonus of... Wow. Okay. Definitely. This also means I can now focus on some other skills that affect me directly. The last 4 levels, all my skill points have gone into a skill that didn't give me anything... You know, any boost noticeable... Until now, which is really nice. Right. So. Hello, I'm here to see... Okay. Is that the medical auto-mechanical? Probably. Dr. Wanda Dorset.
Were I a gambling woman, I'd wager you're responsible for my mechanical safe return. I can't thank you enough.
Okay, you could. You could have thanked me by...
Keep hanging around and I'll begin to think you're here for me. What can I do for you?
Well, I was kinda... Yes, any chance you could let me into the back rooms? You know?
Not sure why you'd want to, given the biohazard signs. Luckily, we don't actually have any chemical agents or plague going on in there. Not right now, at least. Well, you did help me out. Sure, go ahead. Just don't do anything unsavory.
Really? I mean, I was hoping that you'd pick up Marder ID cartridge. Oh, you found an ID cartridge to use with the holographic shroud. You will now be automatically disguised when entering the associated restricted area. Don't need it. I mean, I was hoping this would give me... Can I go in the operating room as well? I mean, I was kind of hoping I'd get access. I just didn't actually believe it would happen. It was like one of those forlorn hopes. Oh. Okay, you know what we probably don't want to be doing? Move back. Picking locks. Okay. Quarantine.
There's a reason they got this place under quarantine, right?
Ooh. Yeah, there might be. We're looking for... Was it someone called Jessie? I think it was someone... Okay. Oh.
To the last ratchet on rotten time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
Okay, Ellie sent me?
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
Okay. To find rot in there, Frolic. She's worried about you a lot. Just open the bloody door. I know you're lying. You're not even very
Should've known she'd send a bruiser after me.
good at it.
Damned if I don't rue the day I saved her scrawny little hide. Inadvertently, I befriended a bloodhound in the process. All right, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
Right. Okay. Jessie.
The truth is, I'm not sick.
Yeah,
But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath.
Even though you're not dying.
You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
What did you do that got you into trouble? Ellie asked me to help you, so that's what the plan is. I do work for the board, actually. No. What did you do to get yourself in trouble?
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
Yeah, you think the board had someone follow you and then you're now hiding out. Level with me or I walk right away. Yeah, tell me what's going on. Is it Ellie that did something wrong?
You'd let a poor, ill woman get disappeared by the board? Awfully cold-blooded of you. Though I admire your backbone. All right, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
So you stole it?
If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent.
Right. Ellie asked me to help you, so that's what I plan to do. For some strange reason that I can't explain, I have this compulsion to help Ellie.
Udom Bedford's the board guy on the station.
Met him.
He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
I'll have a chat with him.
Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
No, you should say I'm a real pal. Convince Udom Bedford to clear Jessie's debts. I'm not stealing any. Oh. There could be some horrible disease in there, couldn't there? There might be some horrible disease. I was just inspecting it for... I don't know what. I'm a nosy person. We've already discussed this. I am a pathologically nosy person. And I can't help but feel like there may be something here that I'm not seeing. All right, let's talk to Ellie. Ellie.
Any word on Jessie?
Sort of. She's in debt to the board and thinks someone's after her, and apparently I'm going to handle it.
Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. You can't miss it.
Right. We're going to do this before we go to security, okay? Max, I promise we are going to go to security. I'm just saying we get this done first. We've already had a conversation with Udom here. And we know he's a bit of a weasel.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
We're supposed to listen to this, right?
Tossball finals are scheduled to air soon.
Can we skip it? I know this story.
How do you do? How might I assist you?
Do fine. I'm here about Jessie Doyle. I want her debt settled.
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
Compulsory donation of Okay. Why am I even surprised? She's worth more alive than dead. Put her under an indenture contract. I'll pay her off for her. I'm not even sure I've got enough money. How much money are we talking about? She's worth more alive than... No. Indentured contract. That sounds suspiciously like slavery. How much is it?
Kind and efficient. Can't say I disapprove. Although, seeing as this woman isn't a member of our crew, it'd be nice if the price weren't quite so high.
What is it?
I think you may have underestimated the size of Miss Doyle's debt. If you'll look over this itemized bill.
You're charging for emotional anguish.
I am extremely anguished, Captain. Please respect my feelings in this difficult time.
I doubt Mr. Bedford's ever felt real pain. We could introduce him to the sort of suffering that actually constitutes extreme anguish. For the good of his understanding, of course.
Be careful you don't irritate my guards, Vicar. You might not like their rather narrow understanding of what constitutes excessive force.
I can't afford that. Well, Okay. I gotta admit, Max is growing on me quickly. I can't afford... Can we just sort of pretend I can't afford it and see if there's another option?
Unless you can offer some other means of resolving her debt, I'm afraid we have nothing further to discuss.
Fine, I'll pay it off.
A current bill. Some numbers may have changed as interest compounds.
What? No. All right, fine.
I'm glad we could come to an accommodation. You may inform Miss Doyle that our collections agent will be recalled. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
You can return to... do not know... Yes, you can return to your work. Yeah, I'm not putting someone in indentured servitude. Hopefully, Ellie can find a way to pay me back. It's 1,500, it's not the end of the world, and I have a feeling she could be... Oh.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than being even. Except being right. That's nice, too.
Okay.
Got word from Udom, from the hitman who trailed me the other night. Seems I'm in the clear, thanks to you squaring my debt. You sure saved my skin, stranger. All debts between me and Ellie are cleared.
That's so... I'm only down 500 now. Okay, watch yourself while I'm gone. Yeah, be careful.
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jessie. I guess that means I owe you now, right?
Yes, it does.
I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better-than-average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
Okay, are you saying you'll work for me just because I helped Jessie?
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent. But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version.
Oh, what exactly did Jessie do for you anyway? Yeah.
She helped me win a bet.
Okay, what was the bet?
We were on a smuggling run planetside when our point man bet me I couldn't outrun a mantisaur.
And?
And, as you can probably guess, the thing was faster than it looked. Probably would have caught me if Jessie hadn't picked it off.
If you were that stupid, you deserve to get caught. Okay, so she saved your life.
Yeah, but the important thing is I won the bet.
Okay, so you're competitive and you don't like owing people.
It's like people touching a cookie and leaving it in the box. It's just one of those things that gets under my skin.
Right, also a bit of a germaphobe. Welcome aboard!
You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
Oh. Felix, head back to the ship for now. Yeah, sure. Felix, head back right now.
We got us a real sawbones. Welcome aboard, Ellie.
Okay, so we've got a medic? Let's step outside and have a look at this. Journal. All right, we can check that in a minute. Ellie! And lying, medical, and engineering. So you're also an engineer. So that could be useful. I quick draw. Ellie quickly draws her pistol and fires off a series of precision shots at her target. Bleed, deals damage over time and reduces body attributes. Does not apply to auto-mechanicals. I do like the weapon she's using. I do like that. Disarm. Removes the enemy's enemy's held weapon for 15 seconds. Does not apply to special enemies such as those with attached weapons. And she has some perks. This one will increase my medical skill when she's in the party. What do we have here? 20% heal amount granted by the medical inhaler. Increase the amount of health received from your inhaler when... Oh, very nice. When Ellie is in the party, any damage that would kill you instead heals a small amount of health. This effect has a long cooldown. Oh, so if I get like a killing blow, for a little while, I actually get back some health. All right. That sounds really useful as well. Okay, you and I are probably going to be spending a lot of time with each other. I like the outfit. Got to admit.
Something on your mind?
Just... yeah, if we're going to work together, I'd like to know more about you.
I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination. Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook.
Okay, what's a zero-G cocktail? Do you have much experience contracting out with other captains?
Sure do. Some of it was even legal.
You weren't joking about being a pirate then?
What gave it away? It's the hair, right? Or maybe the ammo belt? I had it custom made.
I'm liking the ammo belt. I'm liking it. Your casual outlook on legality. You want to look like a pirate.
Gotta advertise your business somehow. I've done all types of work with all kinds of crews. If there's one thing you ought to know about me, it's that I won't tell you your business. Your ship, your way.
Oh, right. Okay, so you're basically going to do as you're told. That's good. I keep things above board. I hope that won't be a problem. As long as you know I've never been... No, that sounds fine. That sounds fine. I'm...
Glad to hear it. It's worked for me this long.
All right. What is a zero-G cocktail?
It's a mix of whatever you've got on hand. Usually zero-G brew with some Spectrum vodka if you're lucky. Purple berry shake if you're not.
Inventive. I like it. So you never know what you're getting. No, I like it. Although I have a feeling you should not go out drinking with Parvati.
I'll make you one sometime. If you don't enjoy it, I'll make a few more until you do.
Or maybe you should, but the rest of us need to be there to see it, because it could be entertaining. I was hoping to know something more personal about you. Maybe...
No complaints here.
Once we get back on the ship, yeah? Let's focus on the task at hand right now, which is finding some data cartridge in security for Max. and I'm not 100% sure how we're going to do that, but I'm going to...
No one saw me trip over that, right?
Pick up Mardet ID. Okay. Am I gonna have to go somewhere? Private Lee Flores. We've never actually spoken.
Hi there. Haven't seen you around before.
Yes, you have.
What can Groundbreaker Security do for you today?
I've been at this window. I usually talk to the... Just getting my bear... I could use some work. Any pointers? Yeah.
Chief Tennyson don't generally hire outsiders for station jobs, but you could try asking at Sublight Salvage. They got an office on the far end of the promenade deck.
Right.
Anything else I can help you with, mister?
Probably should have spoken to you early on, shouldn't I? Ooh, Chief Tennyson?
Chief Junlei Tennyson. She runs the ship. Does a real great job of it, too. Her family's worked on it for, gosh, since it was built, I think. Back before the crossing.
Gosh. Really? Gosh. Okay. What can you tell me about Sublight Salvage?
They're run by Miss Hagen. Half the tramp captains and contractors in the system have worked for her. I ought to warn you straight off. Scuttlebutt says some of the jobs they do aren't exactly above board. Downright anti-business, if you catch my meaning.
Gosh, no. Could you explain it to me?
Let's say there's been times when I heard somebody needed a thing, and somebody else had such a thing, but they weren't inclined to sell. Now let's say the one who had the thing suddenly found theirs missing, and the one who needed got one. If anyone asks, Sublight says it got salvaged from an old wreck. Case closed.
Someone needs a thing, and the thing... You sound like a Dr. Seuss book, so the criminals... Never mind, never mind.
Oh, sure, sorry.
Okay.
Gets a mite boring at this desk, you know. Then I get to chatting too much, and Commandant Sonia's got to reprimand me again, and... Oops, doing it again. Sorry.
Can't speak for the captain, but I'm used to listening to folks drone on about their pointless, depressing lives.
Awful generous of you, listening to me like this.
Okay, so you didn't detect the sarcasm there. I'd really like to... No, I'm just getting my bearings. What do you do here? I've spoke to your superior, but what do you do?
This is the security desk, sir. If you're here to report a crime, you'll want to talk to Commandant Sonita. I'm not authorized to take incident reports anymore.
What? Why not?
I'm not so good at filing. Mix up first name and surname 1, 2, 7 times. Well, folks are liable to start taking your filing privileges away.
Not your filing privileges? A lot of freighters come through this station. Must keep you busy. Yeah, I love talking about filing and stuff. Do you file a lot of information about freighters?
Less than there used to be. Fewer freighters passing through these days. I spend some shifts just listening to the wireless.
Why aren't there as many freighters coming through? Heard anything good on the comm? Okay, hear anything good on the comms?
There's been a whole heap of good advertisements lately. Sometimes I tune in just for those.
Oh, God. I bet you've seized contraband from all over the system locked up back there. Bet it's dead exciting, isn't it?
Sure, and stuff from outside the system, too, off the interstellar freighters. That's why we also have so many armed Mardettes on duty here.
Yeah, armed people. What if some of the contraband's mine and I'm here to claim it? Isn't that sort of admit? Do you do, I don't know, tours or something? Yeah, I would. This is fascinating. I would love to tour the place.
We can't just let anyone walk in here. I wouldn't be, well, it's not... we just don't. You have done a lot for us, Captain. I'll talk to the Commandant about scheduling a thank you tour for you. Maybe check back in a few days.
Come on, Lee. I've done a lot for you all. Why the way? Yeah, come. It's me. It's me. Captain Monty. Show me around. Come on.
All right, I guess. In and out, though. Just try not to do any shady stuff. I'd like to keep my job.
Shh. Shady? Stop. Can we now just go in? Oh. Apparently we can. Okay. Oh, this is a fine-looking security office. Yes, it is. It's truly... I'm very impressed. Nice cells. I like the cells. And...
There it is. Just yank the drive and I'll do the rest.
How do I yank the... From this? Give me a second. Confiscated goods. Okay. Detained a freelancer who was cagey about his business. Confiscated his personal belongings while he waited for questioning. Modified pistol. Yoke. Hatchet. Metal hoop. Prayer beads. Locked container. Owner refused inspection. Prayer beads. He fled before we could get down to it, left his things behind, so they're stored in the back of the security station until the idiot shows his face again, which is likely to be never. Why do I have a feeling this might be the person we're looking for? Probably because of prayer beads. Security logs. Sublight put a bid on one of our impounds. Generous 1-2. Negotiate for the usual finder's fee and then give Lilia her salvage. Brawl at the last hope. Freelancers versus board. Freelancers won. Arrested a freighter captain with more bits than brains. Hawthorne's ship impounded by order of Udon Bedford. Still no clue why Hawthorne associates with that board. Snake. A guy from the back bays roughed up the Moon Kid. Raving mad, warned me that the moon was going to bring about the end times. He was flying high on whatever McCred grows down there. Got a sworn testimony that McCred was spotted at the Rest and Go. Not that anyone will corroborate it. Remember to keep an eye on Gladys. Okay, eject docking records. Data cartridge.
Now that we have the data cartridge, I can finally find out where that scholar I'm looking for ended up.
Can we stop calling him a scholar? We all know you know his name. Because for someone who's supposed to be like a bit of a hard case, pretending to be a priest, sometimes you're really, really easy to read. Yes, this all looks very nice. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. I'm most impressed. Oops. Okay. Oh, plasma rifle. Okay, but I'm not a thief. And I don't want to get shot while in a security up. Whoa. Oh, other ways in here. Should definitely be keeping the door closed. And what are you? An impact hammer. There's a little side of me thinking, could they be your...
Quietly now.
Dude. Can I...
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities?
Okay. You hesitated there, Vicar. What aren't you telling me?
Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I really didn't have much faith in actually finding him. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it?
This all seems awfully convenient.
I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
Okay. Fine. So you don't want to talk about the prayer beads. Yes, we're done here. It's all very... very nice. Very impressed. I will tell the chief I'm really pleased with how things are going here. Yeah. Really, so the prayer beads are not... Okay. I don't know why I jumped to that conclusion. I guess it's because I'm travelling with a vicar who's looking for someone, and I'm just like putting two and two together and coming up with take the prayer beads because, hey, why not get into trouble by, you know, becoming a thief over something that's really probably not that valuable.
So, Vicar. Vicky. Can I call you Vicky?
Absolutely fucking not.
For a vicar, you sure curse an awful fucking lot.
Look who's talking.
I'm not a fucking priest.
And thank the architect for that.
Oh, we are going to have a lot of fun together. Okay, so there is something about these beads. They are important in some way. Contemplative beads. Well worn, these beads have been used often to contemplate the 6 pillars of scientism. Survival of the fittest, nature abhors equality, the strong survive and the weak perish for the betterment of the whole. Determinism. We are all molecular machines. The body is a collection of atoms. The mind is a consequence of chemical reactions. Our lives are therefore predestined along a path that is only visible in retrospect. That's depressing. Empiricism. The only real knowledge is that which we can observe, quantify and measure for ourselves. Scientific experimentation is the only way to understand the elaborate blueprint of the universe. Stoicism. Reason, not emotion, is the seat of morality. Wisdom means accepting the vicissitudes of life with grace and dignity. To that. I'm going to take the vicissitudes of life and wrangle them and scream until I beat them into submission. Teleological order. All things have a reason for existing and a purpose to fulfill. The purpose of humanity is to eventually unlock and solve the universal equation. Patronage of science. The purpose of humanity is realized through scientific achievement. Advancements in science and technology bring humanity closer to fulfilling its role in the cosmos. What makes you so certain we have a role? Okay. This is Ellie's room. It's very nice. And she's got... Okay, that is a nice jacket. Bullet-riddled leather jacket. It's distressed. Okay. Trauma kit. Scissors for gore, scalpels, wounds, handheld laser wounds for a flawless complexion. Okay. And pristine medical journals. I remember finding those. The only thing in Ellie's cabin that haven't been roughed up, shot up, or spattered with blood. Didn't I find those? Could have sworn I found those. Mysterious bottle of hooch. For disinfecting equipment? Probably not. Okay.
Something on your mind?
Yes. Now that we're on board, if we're going to work together, I'd like to know more about you.
I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination.
There were some more options, weren't
Not much
there?
else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook.
Yeah, you've told me all this. I was hoping to know something more personal about you.
Well, my blood type is AB positive. I'm a Leo, and I despise Space Hospital. Never mind what anyone else tries to tell you. That about covers it.
Like, where are you from? How'd you get into this line of work was more what I was thinking.
Aw, come on. That stuff's boring.
You're deflecting.
Look, the thing I've learned about living in close quarters is that you've got to give people room to breathe. I'm all for making a few bits together and having fun doing it, but let's keep a little professional distance.
Yeah, all right then.
No complaints here.
Yeah, okay. Fine. Just so you know, though, I am a terminally nosy person.
Welcome back, Captain. Now that you have acquired a nav key to Stellar Bay, would you like me to contact Dr. Wells?
Yeah, I guess we should probably do that. Doesn't he have a life, though? Is he just hanging around waiting for calls from us?
I don't believe so, Captain. Transmission incoming.
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the Board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the Board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch.
Okay, you sound like you've been to Monarch.
No, never. Monarch is a hotbed of political activity. I can't imagine why Hiram set up shop there. Cuisine, perhaps?
A hotbed of political activity sounds like fun. No, it does not. Where should I start?
You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss.
Okay.
Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound.
I've got some questions for you.
Come see me in my lab. I'll answer any questions you have.
Can we not do them like this? I've got to go all the way to the lab again? I mean, not only is it a bit out of our way, Bubbles creeps me out a little as well. Fine.
Best of luck. Everyone on the Hope is counting on you.
Okay. Okay, well that's... Don't go anywhere. We still have things to talk about. He says, don't go anywhere to the ship's computer. I have another perk. Yeah, I'm going to go with Harvester. 15% more health restored per kill. Just, it means in a fight I'm going to be a little more survivable. And although I'm still tempted to pump some points into, say, stealth to get lockpick up a little, because if I'm not taking Parvati and Felix with me, I'm not as good in lockpicking. I'm not running out of mag picks at the moment. And honestly, I kind of want to get this armor penetration damage. Plus, it does do more crit chance and less sway. Actually, how much sway does that? 27.3. It's not a huge amount, but it's probably noticeable. It's probably noticeable. So we're going to go with that. Yes, we are. I don't know if... Am I going to see the sway? Like a 5% difference. Okay, now that we've had the message from Phineas...
Welcome back, Captain. I have received a transmission from Roseway, from a Dr. Shaw.
That's
beginning playback now.
What I was hoping.
What? Oh, is this on? Oh, it's on right now. Oh, blast. Hello?
Hi, Awesome.
I'm trying to reach the captain of the Unreliable. I'll keep this short, lest I get caught. Please return to Roseway as soon as you can. I have an item of great value that you'll be interested in. Now, how does this blasted thing turn off? Damn engineers never label these toggles clearly. Is it
The transmission is complete, Captain.
Alright, well, the man's an idiot, but...
Goodbye.
He is also a kind of smart idiot, if that makes sense. Should I be taking the weapon with me? I've stored it because I wasn't hugely impressed with it. I've stored it in here. It was this one, wasn't it? Yeah, alright. I tell you what, let's go and see what he wants before we carry on our merry way. I'm sure no one will mind. That's Sam. Didn't you want me to tell Sam to come and see you or something? Alright, Monarch. No, we're going to Roseway, which is Terra 2. And Orson was... Where was Orson? Wasn't it next to the Sisty? But yes, it was. Alright, what is it, Orson?
Ah, I remember you. You must have received my wireless. Thank the law. I went to great risk to send that.
Great... What risk?
Oh, I'm not allowed to use the communications room. We are still, after all, a secret facility. I asked you here because I have a working prototype of the Altinature, Auntie Cleo's very first weapon. I'd like you to have it before it gets confiscated.
Confiscated? Why?
The schematics you fetched for me lent themselves well to the creation of the beauty you now possess. Unfortunately, Auntie Cleo R&D felt otherwise. The market's already saturated, they said. Weapons are everywhere. They aren't interested in mass-producing the Altinature, which makes this an illegal prototype weapon. Given your unlawful proclivities, I thought it'd be safest with you. So here we are. I'd rather see it in the hands of a free agent than destroyed.
Okay, sorry to hear that. You don't have to tell me twice. Thank you very much. Okay, this is... Oh, it's corrosive. So this is a very similar weapon by the looks of things. It's just, it doesn't do as much damage as the Salvager's Helper, though. I mean, it's okay, I suppose. I mean, I don't want to sound all, you know, wrong. It doesn't even, I mean, it doesn't really look, I mean, that doesn't look great, but it looks better than that, and both of them look crap compared to this. So, I mean, like, honestly, it just, I mean, I know I sound like such a terrible person to buy presents for, don't I? I wonder how everyone's doing here. Seeing as we're here, let's just quickly speak to... Like... I don't know why I took the weapon out. Okay. Hi.
Still a lot of raptidons out there. We'll take care of them.
That's really, really nice. I was hoping to talk to some of the scientists and find out how things are going here.
What can I do you for?
Okay, never mind. All right. Yeah, not a lot's changed. Okay, fair enough.
We are experiencing a security event, sir and/or madam. Please vacate the premises immediately and return to your domicile or designated workplace.
Did I not speak to you when I was... Right, okay. Don't worry about it. I'm here to help. I've already helped. Haven't I sorted the problem out? I have a better idea. I'll stay right here and you'll answer my questions. Think you can do that? Yes, young man. Pay attention.
Maybe. I don't know. All right. I'm new to this job.
Yeah, okay. Were you at the lab when the Marauders attacked?
I have strict orders not to talk about anything that happens in a classified area. Please remember that Auntie Cleo Pharmaceuticals is not responsible for any loss of life or grievous physical injury sustained while on company premises.
Right. You said this place was a classified area.
Roseway Lab is a highly classified facility. I am not allowed to confirm or deny its alleged existence.
We're stood in it. What do you do around here apart from standing still and sounding stupid?
I am not allowed to disclose the details of my contract. If you are unhappy with the quality of my work, please submit a complaint to Auntie Cleo's Department of Employee Conduct.
Right. Yes, I shall wander off and do that right away. I forgot how keen I was to get the hell out of this place the first time.
Crew members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
Right. And you think I should go and separate them? Or are you suggesting I grab popcorn? Or is it kind of either or situation?
Max. Maximilian. Vicar. Vicky.
What?
Shoot, I forgot. It'll come to me.
Are you
Hey
just
there.
trying to annoy him non-stop for no reason other than the fun of it? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I'm necessarily against that. I want to know what the ground rules are. Out of curiosity, was...
Something on your mind?
I think we should put... No, we're good. Right.
Greetings, customer.
Can I send you down to speak to Ada?
Every SAM unit comes lean, mean, and ready to clean.
You are definitely not lean. Why is that? I mean, what is that? What exactly is that? Why do I have this odd urge to look at you and go, ah? That's really annoying. Fine. Ah!
Error. This unit is unable to process the service request. Ah!
I did not
Customer,
say it
please repeat
like
the
that.
command.
I did not say ah. I said ah. Stupid bloody robot.